Hi guys, welcome back. Or if you haven't been here before, welcome forward. You know what, even if you have been here before, welcome forward. Following up on last week's video, I'm going to talk about the steps that I'm taking to get back to my ballet adventure. And we're going to start with step 1, because math. So step number 1 is getting back to ballet class. I don't know what people know about ballet class, people on the outside. Even though I took my 2-year break, my Rumspringa, if you will, I hope I'm saying that right, I actually never stopped knowing what ballet class was like. So I don't know what it's like if you've never been to one. Most ballet classes begin at the bar, then we move to center, where we work on slow and/or small movement, building up to the flashier stuff like turns and jumps. So every ballet class starts off at the bar, serving drinks. But for real, you start off at a bar, which is less of a bar and more of like a horizontal pole that's attached to a wall. So we go through a series of small exercises that get you ready to do center work, which in theory makes the center work easier if you've been doing the right things at the bar, in theory. In the center, we work through a series of exercises, starting with port de bras, which is arm movements. I'm gonna touch my back all the way. Big, leggy, stretchy stuff, legs, called adagio. I think that's a French, that's either a French or an Italian word. Could probably Google that, probably should have done that before shooting. Then we do turns. Turns can mean lots of different things, but kind of the standard turn that everybody starts off with in a ballet class is called a pirouette, which is like the cookie, only not. And then it's my favorite part of class, which is allegro. Allegro means brisk movement or brisk tempo in music. The jump section of class is, I don't think it's the longest, but it is kind of what everything's building up to. And even within the jumps, you have the smallest, and then the medium kind of jumps, and then the largest jumps. The way I like to think of it as, bar is kind of your bread and butter. It gets you ready, gets you warm, gets you technically prepared, and then you get to center, which is like the soup of a meal. So it's like kind of the worst part, right? I mean, it's soup. And jumps are the main event, which as we all know is dessert. Grand Allegro is dessert. It's the chocolate. So the hardest part emotionally of going back has been seeing all of those younger dancers who are just really, really great. They're phenomenal at what they're doing, and I know that having taken a break, I can't expect those same things of myself. But then I go home and I can kind of evaluate my day however I felt in class and remember the moment that I felt good about myself. Because there's always one moment where you felt like something went good. But it's not easy. But I really think that if you feel in your heart that this is the thing for you, whatever that thing is, you just have to keep reminding yourself why you love it. It's really about the love. Thank you guys so much for sticking through this part 1 of the Getting Back to Ballet program. Part 2 will be coming next week, and I'll be describing what cross-training looks like for a dancer. My neighbor's dog, y'all. His name's Daisy. I think it's a he.